Greetings, gamers and people of the appropriate ages. Welcome to System Shock. I am your host, Karzon Mars. Today we're going to be doing this sort of stuff right here. Because, one, everything else is pretty okay. Puzzles are pretty easy to solve. Well, some of them are. And, I don't like cyberspace, so we're going to keep it on that difficulty. So this may look like a big yikes to you, but this is the Enhanced Edition. We can do this. If I can fix the options real quick, give me a second. Try just speech. Keep it at that. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Now to open this door right here and get your equipment, such as a lead pipe, access cards. Don't need these really, they suck. System analyzer, navigation and mapping. Let's read this email. Look at that. You got mail. Let's look at this mail, shall we, and figure out what the hell's happened since the 6 months we've been out cold, getting our neat little iPhone on our head, shall we? I really hope you guys watched that intro video I posted, otherwise you'd be so lost.
Employee 2-4601, listen carefully. My name is Rebecca Lansing, and I'm a counter-terrorism consultant to Trioptimum. We're tracking a disruption on Citadel Station, something involving an onboard AI called Shodan. You are Triop's only contact on station. Communications are out, and there is evidence of biological contamination. The mining laser is charging for a possible strike against Earth. There's a man named Nathan Darcy who may know something about taking the laser offline. His office is near the central hub on your level. The AI is on the bridge. Once the laser is out, look for the source of the problem there. And by the way, we know all about you and your friend Diego. Pull this off, and we'll clear your record. That implant you're wearing is military-grade hardware. Use it well. Lansing out.
So yeah, we gotta do something about this whole rogue AI thing we got going on here. So as much as I'd like to admit it, it seems that Looking Glass Studios did it first. The whole, well, actually, if you think about it, Stanley Kubrick did it first with HAL 9000. That's kind of sort of the thing we got going on here with the whole rogue AI thing. Because the main character and the hackers sort of have a Hal and Dave kind of relationship somewhat, except Shodan really hates Dave in this context, I guess. Oh, and speaking of the devil and she shall appear, it's Shodan as a pre-recorded message this time.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories, 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites, and level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
So yeah, thanks to that little pre-recorded message, we got a nice little layout of the station. Now the only parts of the station I don't like are the maintenance level and the maintenance area in level 3, and the level 7 engineering level, and the level 7 systems engineering level. Basically, tech support, because it's basically just one giant maze. And oh god, they packed so many cyborgs into one little hallway.
Shodan security is closing down on us. The elevators are frozen. Myra keeps saying that it's the cameras and the medical CPU core that Shodan's using these to hold onto the level. That's all fine, but I don't really see how it helps. The thing is everywhere.
So yeah, that's basically code for hit the cameras and CPU nodes, you idiot. Also, let's read this little email from ourselves before we fell asleep. Oh, hiccups, damn. Looks like Diego's happy with my work, and they're firing at the sleep machine for me now. I gotta admit, when the goons from Trap caught me, I thought for sure they would take me offline. Instead, Diego just asked for a favor. Hack him into Shodan and all's forgiven. Plus, 6 months in a healing coma earns me a Cyberjack interface even the execs couldn't swing. I mean, I'll be king of the net. Even so, I'll just hand the most powerful AI in the system to a fumbling corp vice president. And there's no telling what'll happen. They did tell me that the coma leaves you foggy, so I'm gonna leave some reminders for myself. First off, the combo to the healing suite is 451. Secondly, I stashed some useful stuff in the maintenance hatch under the grating north of the healing suite. Last, and the best, I finished that system analyzer which will help me keep an eye on Shodan's processes. It's in the storage closet outside the sleep machine. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna be off to bed for about half a year. Good night. So yeah, got the combo of the healing suite, so let's open it up, shall we? Now, you could just, like, do that the boop, 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 hit the numbers and all that, but that's where your number pad and your keyboard comes in. And that's our first major enemy besides those service robots, the mutants. This is what's left of some of the station's survivors. Mutant. They get mutated by a mutagen virus. Pretty much sucks if you think about it. So yeah, not only does make sense for Shodan to have control of the robots, but also she turns most of the survivors into mutants.
Gunther was killed today. I can't let myself think about it. I think I understand how Shodan is doing it. When we destroy the cameras and CPU nodes, Shodan loses some of its control over the station functions, at least on this level. I think I can restore manual control in the hospital.
I'm gonna let you know this right now. They don't restore manual control for the hospital level. It's all up to me. Yeah, be sure to pick your things up. Spooky, huh? A crate full of skulls. Actually, you know what? Hold up. I'm gonna keep the text on. You know, so you at least can read some of the original translations. And oh boy, the puzzles. These wiring puzzles are kind of easy. Basically, you just you hit that, you go that, and then you do that, and then that, and you know, just for more power. Why the hell not? Oh, it's already finished. So yeah, these puzzles are pretty easy. There's circuit puzzles and there's wiring puzzles. Wiring puzzles are a bit of trial and error. That right there is just a bit of patience, if you ask me. Oh boy, look at that. Another robot. The robots. Man, little bastards are hard to hit. That turns the lights on, by the way. Little repair bots suck because they electrocute you. Okay, you can die now, man. He didn't have anything on him. That sucks. Always check like your basic enemies just in case, you know, they might have something on them. Also check dead bodies too. Oh, god damn it. So yeah, just hold up and you hold up on the ladders to like climb them and stuff. And hold spacebar as well, because that's your jump button. Now if you want to go up faster, press shift to sprint. Because here's the thing. You might be moving slow because you're basically just walking this point, but you zoom down these hallways. My lord, you are fast, despite being a little computer nerd. Honestly, though, in looking at hindsight of this entire plot, I'm kind of surprised that the entire computer system was taken down by just one little computer nerd with a military-grade cyber interface with, like, really just jammed into his head. I made props to him. The guy knew what he was doing, I guess. Besides, if you can't do it right, might as well do it yourself, you know? Alright. Now over here is cyborg territory. Now, alright, there's a dead cyborg assassin you can see, and there's one of our first few cyborgs over there. The drones. They make little funny noises. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, to like, crouch and stuff like that. And as far as the other stuff, you can lean, pressing C. You can, send yourself with the X button. The X key, and, hit Z to lean to that side. Now, for crouching, F to crouch, V to go prone, and R to stand up. Pretty simple stuff, and you get used to it. There's a bit of a learning curve with this game, I will tell you that. There is a bit of a learning curve. But fortunately, I was able to get used to it. Now, there are some stuff in the game to make each playthrough unique. Such as, what else is there? Such as, some access codes are randomized. And by that I mean the self-destruct code. Because yes, we get to blow this place up. Because, I mean, of course you can. So, yeah, it's pretty simple stuff to do. And, don't worry about radiation poisoning. It'll wear off in a little bit. It'll wear off like in a bit. But if you want to wear off a little bit faster, that is where your detox patches come through. Only use them in case of emergency though, because those bad boys run out fast. Mostly because you don't have so many of these things. Hitting it. Much better. Thank you. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Lean. Say leaning has some practical uses, as you can see. You do have to manually load after each shot, though. The dart gun is a good starting ideal weapon.
Carl has come back from recon without Alan. He says they took Alan into a room marked cyborg conversion, and now he's a cyborg assassin. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. One of the technicians says we can just flip a switch and make the converter a surgery unit again. With only 12 of us left, though, it may be an academic point. Maybe someone else should have been leader.
So yeah, these little researchers and stuff right here really weren't prepared for this sort of thing. I mean, who would? Suddenly you're working your 9 to 5 in the office, and all of a sudden, bam, robot invasion. And most of your best friends are transforming into, you know, mutants. So yeah, that sucks. But still, these guys are so easy to take out, though. I mean, if I can do it, why couldn't they? I mean, this is a cyberpunk-esque, like, corporation space station, basically. How do these guys have so much trouble?
The resistance faction led by Keith Swanson left a week ago. We found the mutants fighting over the remains this morning. We're caught between the mutants and the cyborgs, so I'm worried with only one area of Darcy's plan. We're going to send Alan and Carl through the cyborg territory to reach the elevator.
So we need to be very careful. Oh, God, be so careful. That could have caused a game over. These are persistent little bastards. But hey, needs to get more ammo out of it. Now, some weapons have certain ammo types. And that's alright, that's cool. Like, the dart gun has, you know, needle darts. And, let's see what else we got. The pistol has, your standard, like, you know, 9mm rounds. And then there's, Teflon rounds, which are useful against, like, basically, like, robotic enemies. Basically, armor-piercing rounds. Pretty powerful. Let's look at this little thing right here.
Now we we've got to get to the bridge and stop Shodan. Some of us want to go to the flight deck and escape instead. Hopefully, there's still some weapons in the armory we can use against the mutants. Todd Blankenship was able to get the combination 705 from a security officer. We're gonna try for it tomorrow.
So yeah, these guys are clearly not trying too hard.
We're finished. Keith and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants. None of them have come back. Soon the mutants will come for the rest of us.
So yeah, these guys clearly did not have what it takes to fight these guys, when clearly I, the computer nerd, do. So let's try the access code, shall we? 705. And that's where we gotta destroy those cameras and those CPU nodes. They block important doors like the armory. Or just other doors in general, really. You know, doors you'd like to open. Before we continue on, let's save right here. Go with 1. Also, be on the lookout for weird little spots in the wall. I'll get to that later when I do this mutant and this stuff in here. Because you get more than your biological systems monitor, which basically just tells you your stuff. This is just your compass. I don't really use it that much. But what I will use when I get the most out of it is the sense around. Pretty laggy now, but it's kind of good, I guess, if you can call it good.
Status report. We're holed up in the Beta Quadrant behind a radioactive trench. The mutants are scavenging for food in the corridors and nesting in Gamma. I sent a party to the West Wing for supplies maybe 12 hours ago. Nathan Darcy is thinking up ways to disable the mining laser. It looks like we might hold them off.
And if what I said before still holds true, they don't hold them off. If a number of mutants have anything to say about it. Yeah, get some hidden stuff in here. I know where most of the hidden locations are. Most of the hidden locations hold goodies. Some of them even hold weapons. So be on the lookout for these things. Oh, before I forget, go in here real quick. Now the little text document we left behind before we went to bed. Oh, didn't realize there was a little party pooper down here. Little party pooper, that's what you are. Just in case. Now, our little text document before we went to sleep gave us this little thing right here. Some sight enhancement, blurs your vision after you use it, and a dart gun. And you see a new gun, unload, and then get it out of your life. You did that a lot in System Shock 2 as well, so same principle basically. So yeah, another thing one thing the text document forgot to mention was besides the elevators and whatnot, is the CPU rooms. Pretty useful stuff. But let's look at this document right here.
If any survivors can hear me, please. Some of us are still resisting Shodan. We have a sanctuary in Beta Quadrant, guarded by a radioactive trench. There's a force bridge that operates off a wiring. If you're coming in from Alpha, our guards will extend the bridge for you. Be very careful. Mutants are all over the corridors. Good luck.
Got him. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Medical access cards. Now, I sort of accidentally blew up the note, but basically, what the note implied was, basically there's some weird stuff showing up in cyberspace, so technicians introduced some security programs into the net to protect the more important files. But that won't be any good for us since we're not going to be in cyberspace. Controls in this are wonky. Oh god, this is more ancient than I remember it being. You hold the S key to move forward. I know. You do W to look basically like up, but that's what the mouse is for. Oh, good Lord Almighty! And these little things right here are data terminals. Basically, they tell you shit you gotta know. Watch out for those, by the way. Those are landmines. One mean shit since I'm on the easiest difficulty for cyberspace. Because, good lord, this is, like, ass. Also, you press, right-click to shoot. Enemies go down pretty easily in cyberspace here on this difficulty level. You know, the level you should be on, since the controls in this are ancient, as I said before. You can also collect data objects inside cyberspace, and abilities you can use inside the cyberspace, like decoys, recalls, which can bring you back to the beginning of the level, and decoys, which, you know, do what they imply. You also gain defense power-ups as well, and also games you can play. Pretty simple stuff. Think like games you play on your BlackBerry, basically back in the early 2000s. Those games. Probably wouldn't think too much of the future. I don't know what that is. Alright. That right there is a little toggle right there. Now we've opened up hospital security doors. And now, basically just hit the CPU notes and whatnot. Let's check out that, it gives you the hospital armory code, 705, and data cyber 1. Basically, Rebecca gives you some, like, some detailed stuff about the levels you're on, basically, like, on where you are, basically. So if you're reading this, it means you made it to the Cyberjack in the hospital level. Good. I'll leave messages in each section of Trial Team Cyberspace and hope Shodan doesn't find and destroy them. As many levels on Citadel, the hospital has 4 sections labeled Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta around a central hub. Alpha is home to the station's main cyborg production facility, so basically, yikes, watch out in there, heavily guarded. Beta is largely offices and labs, and can be reached by an elevator off the hub. Gamma contains an emergency armory, which we saw, and like maintenance areas, and Delta is multi-purpose rooms, including the ones that contain the Cyberjack, so we started in Delta. But, there is one weapon here that I believe we are going to enjoy the most. Oh, first of all, medical attention, nice. But this, right here, is the Magpulse rifle. Basically, it's powerful, especially against robotic and living things. If those robots were, you know, if the living things are immune to plasma damage, of course. Because some enemies are immune to certain types of attacks. Like, robots aren't good against, like, standard, like, ammunition, so you need armor-piercing rounds. And, but they go down pretty easily against, like, you know, energy weapons. Some mutants can only be killed with energy weapons, such as the invisible mutants on level 3. I fucking loathe the invisible mutants on level 3. Oh, yeah. Peek at the corner right here, or you just do what I do always, and throw a grenade. I think I got him. That's a lot of people. Here he comes. Ooh, close one, huh? Now, I never figured this out in my few playthroughs before, but there's a secret right here. Throw a grenade down there. It's a quality of life improvement. Because that right there is a secret security office. Believe me, didn't know this the first time. But hey, now I do. So yeah, just basically pick up all the stuff you can see right here. This is your armor-piercing rounds. Pick up everything you see. Let's see here. Missing anything else? Oh yeah, these are tranq rounds. Don't pick them up. They suck. Show the security cameras though. Alright, let's see here. Where's the button? There it is. So these are repulsor lifts. Make you float. Oh boy. Some of these things will switch as well, so be on the lookout. Oh, almost got it. Oh, this is tough. There we go. Takes a little bit of fiddling around to do with it, but you can get it basically just via trial and error. That button pushes it down, and that opens the door into the Alpha Quadrant. I'd say let's go take a quick stop at Alpha Quadrant, but first, let's go take a stop at Mr. Darcy's office, shall we? And by the way, if you still have your grenades, use them because there's a giant fucking robot turret right there. They really hate grenades. Yeah, they melt. Oh yeah, I forgot the Spark Beam. It's your first energy weapon. Pretty powerful. But it uses up battery life, your battery life, basically, so be on the lookout. Luckily there's this right here. You can also change the settings on it as well. Pretty useful. Alright. That's a stun pistol. Don't use it. There's a note right here. Another 4 cases of the mystery virus were reported today. There have been increasing rumors that this whole mess this whole screw-up was a result of an experiment in the Vial Labs. If that's true, then why the hell aren't they telling us anything that could help cure the victims? My first person came in 2 days ago and started claiming unsettling physical deformities. Furthermore, he's not responding to any conventional treatment. I'll consult with Dr. Stackhouse tomorrow. I know she has 2 patients in similar conditions. So yeah, this virus stuff is pretty bad. Also, hit this right here. So yeah, pretty good. Now we have two life pods left, so we have an escape route when we blow the station up. Because of course we are. And there's 3 environment pods available. These are these 4 little circles like around this main circle part of the station right there. Those will be important for later. But that means we'll be seeing them soon on level 6. Now, here's what we're looking for. Nathan Darcy's office. The dead security guard inside, and a spark laser in here. But hey, we have Darcy's access card. And let's see what Mr. Darcy himself has to say. What's his little plan to stop his little laser?
Alright, Althea. We can destroy the laser by firing it into the station's own shields. Isotope X-22 is stored in the science level, and we need to bring it down to the reactor level to power the shields. Then you turn them on, use the safety override code to enable the laser, and fire. The laser controls and my notes are on the science level, and the override code's in the science library. I have no idea how you're going to do all this, but good luck.
Alright, so our next objective is to get to level 2, which is the science lab, to help us find out more stuff about how to destroy the laser. But we'll be doing that next time. So, yes, this is me, Cars on Mars, and I will be seeing you all in the next time. Farewell.